kind of finishing off with the last part of this, and it is hex centric as well. And that is that we are seeing a lot of the prominent, have been out there for a while, um, hex content creators, whether on YouTube, podcasts, Twitter, whatever. Um, a lot of them that are notable that we know that have been around these markets for a long time, receiving subpoenas, or I guess inquiries anyway,
Yeah.
from
They're
the
not
SEC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
not
not really
subpoenas. I'm sorry.
subpoenas. They're discovery inquiries. Basically they're trying to find out if people have been paid to talk about it. And
Mhm.
I can honestly say nobody's been paid. We love it.
Right,
We
right.
love the product. We see what it is. It's a finished product, and the community has gone over and beyond what anybody could imagine to accomplish some of the things that we've done.
Mhm.
And I've personally donated to a lot of these causes, like the NASCAR and the documentary, and all the other. There's so many other little things here and there that we've donated our own money to. So to say we're being paid, but there's no company to pay us. We're sure as
Right.
hell's not getting anything from Richard. Hexologist went over to London for the big meetup and the birthday, and sat down, went to lunch with Richard, and Richard made Hexo pay. I don't know if you've ever
That's
heard
great.
that story or
I
not,
never
but
did,
he
no,
never he
that's
didn't
good.
even buy the guy
Come
lunch,
on, Richard. What is that, man?
So I mean, well, but honestly,
Yeah, I
he's
know, I get
probably
it, though.
it's
I
good he
get it.
didn't.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good
good.
he didn't.
I'm
So
with you. That's
I
funny.
mean, yeah, that's just kind of where it is. It's all discovery, and honestly, I think it's a good thing. Unfortunately, these guys are going to have to spend some money out of their pocket to hire lawyers and to get it resolved. But once it does, it's just another mark of excellence on our track record.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
they once they see and understand how the hex community is, um, you know, there's really no question. It's not a security. I don't see how they could deem it one,
Right.
and it's just even better. It's one of those things we can talk about and say, look, the SEC looked into us already and said it's not a
Right.
security.
I was just gonna say the same thing. It's another huge
Uh,
battle test to just
yeah,
have happen. Yeah,
yep.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah, it's, I guess maybe we could address too. Now, I wouldn't think that any of our viewers would be somebody who would actually receive one of these, since it's more, it seems to be well-known content creators, unless it's people out there that we just don't know have gotten one yet. I saw Trevon had one, Hexologist. I think that's the only ones we confirmed that we know.
Maddie got one too.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So safe to say they're probably not the only ones, but yeah, I mean, to me, once this is all blown over, and that's what I think will happen, it's another huge point for Hex, and for Richard Hart, and adding to the legitimacy of this product in a very illegitimate, um, sometimes crypto world, with
Yeah.
people, again, these old suits that want to come in and do things the old way.
Well, they want to regulate it so they can get their piece.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what it boils down to. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other way you can twist or frame it. That's what it really comes down to: is how do we get a piece of this and still allow it to happen?
Hmm. Yeah. So, what do you think? I know you don't have a crystal ball, but what do you think? I assume with these inquiries, is it's just going to be, retain a lawyer, answer their questions. I guess it sounds like a good idea to not talk about your investments in the meantime, just
Right.
while this stuff is sorted out.
And that's why a hexologist today had his last stream and said, the lawyers have advised me not to talk about my investments.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of the comments were like, well, Hexo, you can talk about Pulse Chain because it's not out yet.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, let's not even
Let's
get
just
down
be
that road
safe.
yet. Yeah, let's
Right.
just be safe. And then he ended up playing the song, The Final Countdown,
I saw
from
that.
from start to finish, and his video ended up getting removed because of I guess, who is it, Sony Entertainment or something owns the rights to it.
Right.
So it's gone. It's and people were like, oh no, what happened?
Yeah, they think it was something like, yeah, he got rugged by the government. He's
Yeah,
gone.
no, it's not that. It's the fact that he had a copyright infringement and they removed him.
Something he was guilty of. Yeah, copyright
Yeah, he
infringement.
did. No, he did. He did it. He said he didn't care because he
Yeah,
said it's his last video here for a while until everything gets taken care of. But he
yeah,
said he would be back, and I'm glad he's been a staple to the whole Hexican community forever.
yeah.
And kudos to the guy who streamed that many days in a row every day,
I don't
day
know how
after
you could
day.
do it.
I don't know how I did it either. Now,
Weekends and
obviously,
stuff.
he's a stay-at-home dad, so he could take the time to do it
Well, to
every
me,
day.
that's even more. I didn't know if he was a dad or not. I mean, to me, that's even more
Oh, he's
difficult.
got two little ones. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
two little ones and another one on the way. And actually, his wife got a one of those letters
I
too.
saw that. Yeah, she got
I
one too.
I think what that is a lot of couples have money funneled through a spouse. Uh,
Mm,
so that I'm sure that's why it was. It's one of the old business tricks that there are out there is, well, we'll put this in her name and nobody will
right.
ever know.
It's almost like a crypto exchange funneling money through like a party or something like that.
Yeah, or a crypto exchange funneling money through their investment company,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
with a secret back door to move funds where nobody can really know.
Right.